the difference between the manager's role, as in Uber's role, and Mark's role as the director of football.
Okay.
And I just wondered if you could sort of break down what the different roles entail, basically.
Yeah, Uber's side is in charge of obviously the training, the formations, the selection of the team, has a final say on all players coming into the club. So I know some people think I have the final say. Absolutely not. We talk amongst all of us as a group of staff about what we think is appropriate in terms of bringing players in. Uber has the final say, and that obviously goes to cooperation with Matthew Benham as well. Matthew's heavily involved in talking to us about the players. My role is more dealing with the agents, the financial side, the contracts, getting the players in. So I'll go out and scout them and look at the younger players especially. But as I say, the final say will be Uber's. All team selection is always Uber and his staff, and all training, training systems, etc., all down to Uber. I do everything away from that aspect, basically. Does that answer the question, or do you want more detail than?
I think it does.
Okay.
Okay, thank you, Mark. Thank you.
Can we expand that a bit and ask the other members of the management team what they do?
What their role is?
Yeah, what their role is.
Absolutely fine. We'll start with Neil. Neil at the end there. Neil Greig, head of medical.
Well, my role effectively is to oversee all medical provision for the players from the first team level down to 9 years old. Now, I'm sure you can understand that that's not something I can do myself when you've got a couple of 120, 130 academy players, plus another 30 first team players within the club. So my role really is to coordinate the individuals within my department. So we have a combination of physiotherapists, sports therapists, doctors, conditioning coaches who basically look after every aspect of well-being. So that's injury management, nutrition, recovery protocols, preparation for games, on the physical, sort of mental, psychological side of things as well. So it's a kind of all-encompassing role, really. But my main sort of area of responsibility is to allow good people who we've recruited to do their job. So we've got a lot of good staff working in that area.
And one of their staff is head of conditioning, Chris Haslam. You'll see Chris, obviously, every home game and away game on the pitch. Chris, tell us a little bit about your side, please.
So yeah, similar to what Neil was saying, so I'm in charge of a team of about 3 guys. So it's covering from the first team right down to the under 9s that we see. So I predominantly work with the first team, but I've got a close eye on what the under 9s do, what the under 16s do, and then the scholars and development squad at the club. So the main focus is having the ability to players to cope with the demands of that age group of football. So if, for example, the first team guys, they need to perform on a Saturday or on a Tuesday to the demands of the game, that same still applies to the younger guys. So the under 9 still needs to have the ability to cope with the demands of the game and to progress and develop. So my role is to oversee all of that, but predominantly working with the first team.
Thank you, Chris. Thank you.